Did you know that even with careful dieting, many seniors still struggle to control their blood sugar? It's a frustrating reality for millions living with diabetes. But here's the exciting truth. Certain natural foods can not only stabilize your blood sugar, but also reduce your reliance on medications. Imagine a vibrant 70-year-old starting their day with a simple, delicious breakfast that works wonders for their health. What are they eating? That's the question we'll answer today. In this video, we're diving into scientifically backed superfoods that can transform how seniors manage diabetes. These aren't trendy fads. They're practical, accessible foods proven to support blood sugar control and overall wellness. Whether you're managing type 2 diabetes or supporting a loved one, this guide will empower you with knowledge to live healthier and stronger. Let's explore the superfoods that can help you take charge of your health, starting with those that naturally stabilize blood glucose levels. So, what are these game-changing superfoods? Let's jump into the first group, designed to keep your blood sugar steady and your energy high. Welcome to the heart of our guide, superfoods that help seniors with diabetes maintain steady blood sugar levels naturally. These foods are backed by research from top US experts, including studies from institutions like Harvard Medical School and the American Diabetes Association. Let's explore three powerful options: cinnamon, lentils, and apple cider vinegar. Each has unique properties that can make a real difference in managing diabetes. Cinnamon, the spice that boosts insulin sensitivity. Let's start with a spice you'd likely already have in your kitchen: cinnamon. This isn't just for flavoring your oatmeal. It's a powerhouse for blood sugar control. Research published in the Journal of Diabetes Science and Technology 2010 by Dr. Richard Anderson, a leading expert at the USDA's Human Nutrition Research Center, shows that cinnamon contains polyphenols, antioxidants that enhance insulin sensitivity. This means your body can use insulin more effectively to move glucose from your bloodstream into cells, where it's needed for energy. How does it work? Polyphenols in cinnamon, particularly cinnamaldehyde, mimic insulin's effects and reduce inflammation, a key factor in diabetes progression. A 2019 meta-analysis in nutrition research found that consuming 1 to 6 grams of cinnamon daily, about half to 1 teaspoon, lowered a fasting blood glucose by up to 24%. For seniors, this can mean fewer blood sugar spikes and more consistent energy throughout the day. But how do you use cinnamon safely and effectively? Experts recommend sticking to Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon, as it contains lower levels of coumarin, a compound that can harm the liver in high doses. Sprinkle half a teaspoon on your morning oatmeal, blend it into a smoothie, or stir it into coffee. Avoid taking it in capsule form without consulting your doctor, as high doses can interact with medications like metformin. Start small, perhaps a quarter teaspoon daily, and monitor your blood sugar to see how your body responds. Here's a quick tip. Mix cinnamon with a small amount of honey for a delicious spread on whole grain toast. This combo not only tastes great, but also provides a slow-release carbohydrate to keep your blood sugar stable. Always check with your healthcare provider before making changes, especially if you're on blood-thinning medications, as cinnamon can have mild anticoagulant effects. Lentils and legumes, low glycemic powerhouses. Next up are lentils and other legumes, like black beans and chickpeas. These are nutritional goldmines for seniors with diabetes, offering low glycemic carbohydrates, plant-based protein, and fiber. A 2018 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition led by Dr. David Jenkins at the University of Toronto found that legumes have a glycemic index, GI, of 30 to 40, meaning they cause minimal blood sugar spikes compared to high GI foods like white bread GI of 70. This slow release of glucose helps prevent the post-meal surges that can strain your body. Legumes are also rich in soluble fiber, which forms a gel in your digestive tract, slowing carbohydrate absorption. According to the American Diabetes Association, eating 25 to 30 grams of fiber daily can improve blood sugar control and reduce insulin resistance. 1 cup of cooked lentils provides about 16 grams of fiber and 18 grams of protein, making it a filling, diabetes-friendly choice. For seniors, legumes are easy to incorporate into meals. Try a lentil soup with vegetables for lunch, or a chickpea salad with olive oil and lemon. Here's a sample meal idea. Combine 1 cup of cooked lentils with diced tomatoes, cucumbers, and a sprinkle of feta cheese for a Mediterranean-inspired dish. This provides protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep your blood sugar steady for hours. One caution: introduce legumes gradually to avoid digestive discomfort, especially if you're not used to high-fiber foods. Start with a 1/4 cup per meal and drink plenty of water to aid digestion. If you're on medications like insulin, monitor your blood sugar closely, as legumes' low GI nature can reduce your glucose levels more than expected. Apple cider vinegar, a simple glucose regulator. Our third superfood is apple cider vinegar, a staple in many American kitchens. Research from Arizona State University, published in Diabetes Care 2004 by Dr. Carol Johnston, shows that taking 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar before a meal can lower post-meal blood sugar by 20 to 30%. The acetic acid in vinegar slows the breakdown of starches in your stomach, reducing the speed at which glucose enters your bloodstream. This is especially helpful for seniors who experience sharp blood sugar spikes after eating. To use apple cider vinegar, dilute 1 tablespoon in a glass of water and sip it 10 minutes before a meal. You can also mix it into salad dressings for a tastier option. For example, whisk 1 tablespoon of vinegar with olive oil, mustard, and a pinch of garlic for a diabetes-friendly dressing. Studies suggest this small habit can lower hemoglobin A1C, a marker of long-term blood sugar control, by up to 0.5% over 3 months. A word of caution: apple cider vinegar is acidic and can erode tooth enamel or irritate your stomach if overused. Always dilute it and avoid taking it undiluted or in large amounts. If you're on diabetes medications like sulfonylureas, consult your doctor, as vinegar can amplify their effects and cause low blood sugar. Rinse your mouth after drinking to protect your teeth. Each of these superfoods has a mini hook to keep you intrigued. For cinnamon, this common spice could cut your blood sugar in just 30 minutes. For lentils, this humble pantry staple outperforms many expensive supplements. For vinegar, a splash of this kitchen classic can transform your next meal. These foods aren't just effective, they're accessible and affordable, making them perfect for seniors on fixed incomes. Stabilizing blood sugar is crucial, but diabetes also brings risks of complications like heart disease and vision loss. What if certain foods could protect your heart, kidneys, and eyes? Let's explore the next group of superfoods designed to prevent these complications. Diabetes can take a toll on vital organs like your heart, kidneys, and eyes, especially as you age. The good news: certain superfoods can help protect these systems, reducing the risk of complications. Backed by research from leading U.S. institutions like the Mayo Clinic and the National Institutes of Health, we'll explore 3 superfoods: blueberries, chia seeds, and fatty fish. These foods don't just manage blood sugar, they safeguard your long-term health. Blueberries, guardians of your eyes and blood vessels. Let's start with blueberries, a sweet and powerful fruit. According to a 2020 study in the Journal of Nutrition by Dr. Ananthi Rajkumar at Tufts University, blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect tiny blood vessels in your eyes and body. For seniors with diabetes, this is critical, as high blood sugar can damage the retina, leading to diabetic retinopathy a leading cause of blindness. Anthocyanins also combat oxidative stress, a process where free radicals harm cells. A 2017 study in antioxidants found that eating 1 cup of blueberries daily improved blood vessel function and reduced inflammation markers by 12% in older adults. This can lower the risk of heart disease, a major concern for those with diabetes. Blueberries also have a low glycemic index of 53, making them a safe choice for blood sugar control. Incorporate blueberries into your diet by adding a half cup to your morning yogurt, or blending them into a smoothie with spinach and almond milk. Frozen blueberries are just as nutritious and often more affordable, perfect for seniors on a budget. Aim for 1 cup daily, but start with a smaller portion if you're monitoring your carbohydrate intake. One note: if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, talk to your doctor, as blueberries' vitamin K content can affect medication efficacy. Otherwise, this delicious fruit is a safe and effective way to protect your vision and heart. Chia seeds, a tiny seed with big benefits. Next, let's talk about chia seeds, a nutrient-dense superfood. Research from the University of California, published in Nutrition and Metabolism 2015, shows that chia seeds, high fiber content 11 grams per ounce, creates a gel-like substance in your gut, slowing glucose absorption. This helps stabilize blood sugar and reduces cholesterol levels, a key concern for seniors with diabetes who face a higher risk of heart disease. Chia seeds are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, which supports healthy blood pressure. A 2021 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that consuming 30 grams of chia seeds daily lowered LDL cholesterol by 7% and improved blood pressure in older adults. Their versatility makes them easy to add to meals. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, mix into yogurt, or stir into water for a hydrating chia fresca. For seniors, start with 1 tablespoon daily to avoid digestive issues, as the high fiber can be intense if you're not used to it. Soak the seeds in liquid for 10 minutes to make them easier to digest. If you're on blood pressure medications, monitor your readings, as chia seeds can enhance their effects. Fatty fish, omega-3, south for heart health. Our final superfood is fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce systemic inflammation and improve heart health. A 2022 study from the American Heart Association, led by Dr. Dariush Mozafarian, found that eating 2 servings of fatty fish per week lowered the risk of cardiovascular events by 15% in people with diabetes. Omega-3s south also improve lipid profiles, reducing triglycerides and raising HDL cholesterol. For seniors, fatty fish are easy to prepare. Bake a salmon fillet with lemon and herbs for a heart-healthy dinner, or add canned sardines to a salad for a quick lunch. Aim for 2 4-ounce servings per week, as recommended by the American Diabetes Association. Choose wild-caught fish when possible, as they often have higher omega-3 content. Be mindful of mercury in some fish, like mackerel. Opt for smaller species like sardines or anchovies to minimize exposure. If you're on blood thinners, consult your doctor, as omega-3 south can have mild anticoagulant effects. Each superfood has a hook to draw you in. For blueberries, this sweet fruit could save your eyesight. For chia seeds, these tiny seeds pack a punch for your heart and blood sugar. For fish, this dinner staple could cut your heart disease risk. These foods are practical, delicious, and backed by science to protect your health. Now that you know which superfoods can stabilize blood sugar and prevent complications, how do you put them into practice? Let's move to a simple framework that makes these foods easy to incorporate into your daily life. Knowledge is power, but applying it is key. This section introduces a practical, easy-to-follow framework called 3S slow, smart, stable. To help seniors with diabetes incorporate superfoods into their daily routine. Backed by guidelines from the American Diabetes Association and nutrition experts at the Cleveland Clinic, this system is designed to be simple, sustainable, and effective for older adults. The SAN-S framework: slow, smart, stable. The 3S framework is your roadmap to eating for diabetes management. Let's break it down. Slow. Choose slow-digesting carbohydrates to prevent blood sugar spikes. Foods like oats, lentils, and whole grains release glucose gradually, keeping your energy steady. A 2020 study in diabetes care found that low-GI diets reduced hemoglobin A1C by 0.7% compared to high-GI diets. Swap white bread for whole grain options, or try oatmeal with cinnamon for breakfast. Smart pair carbohydrates with protein and healthy fats to blunt glucose spikes. For example, combine lentils with olive oil or salmon with avocado. Research from the Joslin Diabetes Center shows that balanced meals with 20% protein, 30% fat, and 50% carbohydrates improve post-meal glucose control. A smart lunch might be a chickpea salad with olive oil dressing and a side of yogurt. Stable. Eat at consistent times to avoid blood sugar fluctuations. Skipping meals or fasting too long can cause hypoglycemia, especially if you're on insulin. The American Diabetes Association recommends 3 meals and 1 to 2 snacks daily, spaced 4 to 5 hours apart. A stable schedule might include breakfast at 7 a.m., lunch at noon, a snack at 3 p.m., and dinner at 6 p.m. Sample 1-week meal plan. Here's a practical 1-week meal plan incorporating our superfoods. Each day includes breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack designed for ease and nutrition. Day 1. Breakfast: oatmeal with half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, half a cup of blueberries, and a tablespoon of chia seeds. Lunch: lentil soup with carrots, celery, and a side of whole grain bread. Snack: Greek yogurt with a drizzle of diluted apple cider vinegar and a sprinkle of nuts. Dinner: baked salmon with steamed broccoli and a quinoa salad. Day 2. Breakfast: smoothie with spinach, frozen blueberries, chia seeds, and almond milk. Lunch: chickpea salad with tomatoes, cucumbers, and olive oil dressing. Snack: apple slices with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Dinner: grilled mackerel with roasted sweet potatoes and green beans. Day 3. Breakfast: whole grain toast with avocado and a boiled egg, sprinkled with cinnamon. Lunch: black bean and vegetable wrap with a side of mixed greens. Snack: chia pudding made with almond milk and a few berries. Dinner: baked chicken with lentil stew and kale. Day 4. Breakfast: yogurt parfait with oats, blueberries, and chia seeds. Lunch: salmon salad with mixed greens, olive oil, and apple cider vinegar dressing. Snack: celery sticks with almond butter and a pinch of cinnamon. Dinner: chickpea curry with brown rice and steamed zucchini. Day 5. Breakfast: oatmeal with cinnamon, walnuts, and a half cup of raspberries. Lunch: lentil and vegetable soup with a side of whole grain crackers. Snack: diluted apple cider vinegar drink with a handful of almonds. Dinner: grilled sardines with roasted Brussels sprouts and quinoa. Day 6. Breakfast: smoothie with kale, blueberries, chia seeds, and unsweetened yogurt. Lunch: tuna salad with black beans, tomatoes, and olive oil dressing. Snack: apple slices with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a tablespoon of chia seeds. Dinner: baked salmon with asparagus and a lentil side dish. Day 7. Breakfast: whole grain toast with mashed avocado, a boiled egg, and cinnamon. Lunch: chickpea and vegetable stir-fry with brown rice. Snack: chia pudding with a few blueberries and a drizzle of honey. Dinner: grilled chicken with steamed green beans and a lentil salad. This plan is flexible. Adjust portion sizes based on your calorie needs. Typically 1,600 to 2,000 calories daily for seniors. Per the National Institute on Aging, always consult your doctor or a dietitian to tailor it to your specific needs. Grocery list: 10 must-have superfoods. To make shopping easy, here's a list of 10 superfoods to keep in your kitchen. Spices, ceylon, cinnamon. Grains and legumes: lentils, chickpeas, black beans, oats. Fruits: blueberries, fresh or frozen, apples. Fresh foods: salmon, sardines, spinach, kale. Pantry staples: chia seeds, apple cider vinegar, olive oil. Buy in bulk for affordability and store perishables properly to extend shelf life. For example, keep blueberries in the fridge and cinnamon in an airtight container. These superfoods and the 3S framework give you the tools to thrive. But the real power lies in believing you can take control of your health no matter your age. Let's wrap up with a message of hope and a call to action. Aging with diabetes doesn't mean giving up on a vibrant, active life. Every meal is a chance to choose health, energy, and independence. The superfoods and strategies we've shared, backed by science from America's top researchers, prove that small, smart choices can transform your well-being. Whether it's sprinkling cinnamon on your oatmeal, enjoying a bowl of lentil soup, or savoring a handful of blueberries, you're taking steps toward a stronger, healthier you. You're not alone in this journey. Millions of seniors across the US are managing diabetes with simple changes, proving that age is just a number when it comes to taking charge of your health. These superfoods aren't just about controlling blood sugar or preventing complications. They're about reclaiming the joy of living fully, whether that's playing with grandkids, gardening, or enjoying a morning walk. Start today with one small change. Maybe a splash of apple cider vinegar in your salad, or a serving of chia seeds in your yogurt. These steps add up, giving you the energy and confidence to live life on your terms. If this video has inspired you, share it with someone you care about who's living with diabetes. One healthy meal today can lead to a stronger tomorrow. Let's make health a priority, together.